Welcome everybody, this is my complete shiny hunting guide for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. Hope you enjoy the video and I hope it helps you out. So in this video we're going to be going over how to encounter shiny Pokemon and also then how to recruit them to your team. So first off, there are only actually 27 available shiny Pokemon in this game, but before we get into that there are 5 key things that you should really get before you start shiny hunting in this game. So the first item is the Friend Bow, which actually specifically mentions shiny Pokemon in its description. So when this item is equipped, Pokemon you will battle will be more likely to join you. It is also said that shiny Pokemon will want to join you too. It's only effective when the leader equips it though. So obviously you want to have this item equipped to the leader of your party, and it essentially makes it more likely for Pokemon to join your team. So obviously you want to have this when battling a shiny Pokemon so that when you defeat it, you have a higher chance of it joining your team. There are 3 different ways that I've heard that you can apparently get this. The easiest one that I found is if you go to the 20th floor of Solar Cave. At the top there's sort of like a little treasure room, and the Friend Bow will be sitting there in the middle, and you can just pick it up, exit the dungeon, and then you have yourself the Friend Bow. The second thing is the move False Swipe. So False Swipe works slightly differently in this game as it does in the main series game. In the main series game it leaves a Pokemon with 1 HP so that you can get it down to its lowest possible health without defeating it. But in this game, if you read the description, it says it damages an enemy. If you knock out the enemy with it, they will be more likely to join you on your adventure. So this is essentially the move that you want to defeat the shiny Pokemon with, so that it is then more likely to join your team. So there's a big list of Pokemon that can learn False Swipe either from TMs or they can learn it naturally. I'll put a big list of all of them in the description of this video, so feel free to just scroll down and check that out. I was very lucky because my partner Pokemon was Cubone, which naturally learns False Swipe. So once I'd finished the main story, I just retaught it False Swipe, and now I have it. So the third thing that you want is the rare quality Squad Up. So if you read the description, it says the more Pokemon you have on your team, the more likely it is that Pokemon you battle against will want to be your friends. So again, this is just a rare quality that will increase your chances even more of the shiny wanting to join your team. So the fourth thing that you want is another rare quality called Friendly. So if you read the description of this quality, it just simply says Pokemon you battle against are more likely to become your friends. So again, we're just increasing that chance that when you do eventually find a shiny Pokemon and you do defeat it, it will join your team. And the fifth and final thing that you want is the Inviting Orb. So if you read the description of this as well, it simply says that using it will make it easier to befriend Pokemon you battled. So again, you're just increasing that chance that you will be able to befriend the shiny Pokemon when you defeat it. And I do just want to quickly say you do not necessarily need all of these things, so don't stress yourself out too much. I know that obviously rare qualities, it can take a lot of gummies to get the specific rare quality that you want, but all of these things used together will just increase that chance as much as possible that the shiny Pokemon will join your team when you eventually find it. So when it comes to actually finding the shiny Pokemon, you may have noticed that next to some of the dungeons names, it has this weird yellow triangle with a crown symbol in it. That symbol essentially means that there is a strong foe there, so a stronger Pokemon than usual that you may find within the dungeon. So for example, in Mount Steel, you can find Rapidash, in Sinister Woods, Ampharos, in Great Canyon, Ambipom, and so on and so forth. So these Pokemon are the Pokemon that you can find shiny. When you encounter them in a dungeon, there is a small chance that they will be shiny. So any dungeon that has that symbol next to it can have a potentially shiny Pokemon in it. So I'm going to head into one of these dungeons. We're going to hopefully find one of these strong Pokemon. We're going to battle it and see if it will join our team. Who knows, we may even get a shiny first try. But I'm going to be starting off for the purpose of this tutorial in Mount Steel. 1, because it's a very early on dungeon, so it's really easy to just quickly run through for a first hunt. And 2, because there's the possibility of a shiny Rapidash. And anyone who watches my streams on Twitch, like 2 of my emotes are shiny Ponyta and shiny Rapidash, so it just makes sense. So this is my team. I've got my Marowak as the team leader because he has False Swipe. So I've also given him the Friend Bow, and obviously Marowak also has the rare quality Friendly. I've then also got my Machoke, which has the rare quality Squad Up, and then I've just added Absol to the team because it's a Pokemon that I like, and because of Squad Up, you want your team to be as big as possible. So let's go. So I'm going to run through this dungeon. Hopefully I can find one of these strong opponents, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm on the 6th floor of Mount Steel, and the strong foe symbol just appeared on the map. You can see it there. It's the same symbol that was next to the names of the dungeon. So that is Rapidash, and that has a chance of being shiny. So let's go and encounter it. Even if it's not shiny, I'm going to treat it as if it is. So that, okay, so it's not shiny. I'm going to treat it as if it is so that I can like show you how to use the orb and stuff like that. There's also another thing that I found out recently, which is very useful. It's a lot stronger than I actually remember it being. So I'm going to use a... So I have a Sleep Seed. Let's use that. Brilliant, it's now asleep. Okay, so everyone's going to attack it. So they've done a little bit of damage now, which is good without defeating it. I'm actually going to go into tactics meeting and make it so that none of them attack. Because the leader of the team has to defeat it. To have a chance of Pokemon joining the team, it has to be the team leader that defeats it. So I'm also going to quickly use the... where is it? The inviting orb. Okay, so we now have the maximum chance possible of this thing joining our team. I can't stop the new people from attacking, annoyingly. That's fine, I'm just going to have to back False Swipe. If this Bulkwood defeats it, I'll be so angry. Oh my god, that did so much damage. I brought Reviver Seeds with me just in case something like that happened. Back to sleep you go. There we go, we defeated it. So it didn't join our team. Obviously, which is really annoying. I think there is quite a large chance that it won't join the team, which is why it's so important to raise the chance as much as possible. It's just something that I've noticed as well. I've seen a lot of people saying different things about how to find strong foes, and you have to do this, that, and the other. What I seem to do, especially with the Rapidash, is I go to about the 6th floor, because it seems to appear on the later floors, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. I walk around for a couple of minutes on the floor. If it doesn't turn up, I go to the next floor, do the same thing. If it doesn't turn up, go to the next floor, do the same thing until I finish the dungeon, and then I go back and do it again. It seems to take like a minute or two for the opponent to appear, if it's going to appear. So that is essentially everything that you need to know about shiny hunting in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. Obviously that was quite an easy dungeon, but the Rapidash still managed to feint my Marowak. So obviously with the harder dungeons and the harder opponents, make sure you're thinking about type advantages, make sure you're thinking about the moves that you're using, but do try to make the last move that false swipe to increase the chances that it will join you. But that is everything. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you out. So if any other tips, tricks and hints kind of crop up, I will try and make a video about them to kind of extend this tutorial. If that is the case, then the videos will be in the description. But thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, if it's helped you out, feel free to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave me a comment. If you have any questions about anything that I've said in this video, feel free to ask me in the comments, or also join the Discord server and ask me in there as well. The usual links to Twitch, Discord and Twitter will be in the description, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.